Just because crypto's pumping doesn't mean we don't need to have this conversation. This conversation is going to help you make as much money as possible this cycle because it is potentially our last cycle. Now, I monitor the markets daily, and I've been doing so since 2017. This bull run is completely different than any other bull run we've seen. And that's because we actually have real adoption coming in and traditional finance. We can sit here and debate all day long if that's a good or bad thing. However, your job is to make as much money as ethically and legally as possible. And I'm going to tell you how you can do so, or at least share with you what I'm doing. So a lot of the times we're seeing the crypto markets explode when we have positive news relating to the trade. Heck, the other day, New Hampshire announced that it's officially law that they're going to have a Bitcoin strategic reserve. The day after that, Arizona said we're also going to have a Bitcoin strategic reserve, and the markets didn't really move. However, the markets did move when Trump announced the deal with UK. The Chinese embassy in the US also announced that they would engage in President Trump regarding the tariffs. And that's when we started to see the markets move. We also know that we are going to get crypto spot ETFs approved between July and October in 2025. And I have sat up here and I have said multiple times, be patient. We should start to see some nice upward action and the markets turn around Q3 and Q4 of 2025, primarily because Trump made good on all of his crypto promises in like the first 100 days. But there's also other things that America needs to focus on. And crypto is not going to be his first priority. He pretty much delegated all those tasks to other people. And I personally believe that the crypto ETFs will usher in altcoin season. Let me explain why. We don't really have a lot of interest in crypto right now. We do have a lot of interest in meme coins, and that is also fading away. And that's because it's literally the same group of people playing PvP. And they keep winning, no one else does. And it's going to take a while for retail and just the average person to get excited again about altcoins, just because there's a lot of trash out there. However, with the crypto spot ETFs, that's going to be a completely different ballgame because we're going to see traditional money come in and actually start to buy up these cryptos. With a crypto spot ETF, you generally have to actually have that asset. So for example, let's say BlackRock launches an XRP spot ETF and their clients say, hey, we want to buy this. BlackRock then has to go and actually hold custody of that asset for the clients. And that's the case with most crypto spot ETFs. Analysts have also said that we estimate about $8 billion to flood in per crypto spot ETF, which would add more liquidity, causing number to go up. So if you're not paying attention to the coins that are made in America that are potentially going to get crypto ETFs, you need to. And a lot of those crypto projects focus on AI, DeFi, and RWAs. RWAs is going to be another big sector. Yes, we are going to get volatility. Anytime there's a negative outcome for any of this trade tariff stuff, we're going to see the market go down. And that's an opportunity for people to buy the dip. So if this is the first time you're coming across my channel, make sure to subscribe, set all alerts. And I want you to start thinking about your profit-taking strategy. Are you going to make moon bags? Are you going to have a trading and investing journal? How are you going to track this? What are your short-term goals? What are your long-term goals? You better do it now and you better do it fast because this cycle is not going to slow down. And I personally believe it's going to be a super cycle. I am happy to be wrong. I am happy to not see Bitcoin hit 200,000. I'm happy to see Ethereum not hit $10,000. Whatever it is, it is. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of money to be made. Heck, we even have the president of the United States of America saying buy stocks now because I'm going to be pumping the markets. Maybe not in those words. Either way, it is absolutely time to lock in, and I'm not talking about meme coins. Let's get it.